Hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. We're gonna go and take down the fourth and final legendary ship. Wally is still not with us.
Looks like loot.
Nice clear skies today. Sea is calm. Everything is nice and peaceful. Except that Wally has left us.
Ship ho! Look at the size of her!
And now a storm is coming. Wow, La Dama Negra.
Loose all and swim down to the wind! Fire! You see the armor on her! We'll never make a dent in that thing! She's flying a Spanish flag! Won't take too kindly to pirates!
Stop turning.
Fire! Brace yourselves! They're hidden, sir! Keep firing mortars! Fire! And trim the yards off the wind!
You want to hit them in the back, that's where they're weakest.
Damage here! Brace for impact! Ready to fire, Cap! Fire! We're ready, sir! Brace!
I don't see any reticles for the mortars.
Ready to fire, sir!
Ah, was so close. Just one more hit. Dang it.
Ship ho! Look at the size of her! Crowd it all on!
Let's try this again.
nothing! On your mark, come in! Won't take too kindly to pirates! He's firing mortars! Fire! Weakest right there, come in! Fire! Fire! Brace for impact! Loose all, let's move! Fire! All in the sunset! Ready to fire, sir!
Turn.
Fire! 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 All sail! All sail! Awaiting order! Not a sack tight! Fire! Nice bloody miss! Batten yourself! We're ready, sir! Fire!
Come on.
Almost ready! Reef the topsail! Gather! Taking damage here! Fire! 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 Brace!
Not good.
They land another, we're done for! Ground on every inch of sail! Ease off the wind! Fire!
I missed.
Blues down, catch some wind! Brace for impact!
Yes. Ugh. My problem is I don't move as quick as them. That's the big problem.
Ship ho! Look at the size of head!
That's my problem. I'm trying to stay behind them, but they keep just... I either overtake them too quickly or they turn around too quickly or something. Point is, maneuverability. That's the key.
As much sail as you
Why do you
can!
always put me to half sail?
To see the armor on her! We'll never make a dent in that thing! She's flying a Spanish flag!
Can't go to
Won't take too
full
kindly to
sail.
pirates! Fire, sir!
That was...
Fire! Batten yourselves!
I did a little too early.
We've been hit! Brace! Cruise up! Eat the fire! Fire! Trim us off the
My
wind!
problem is I'm trying to turn so I can keep firing on them.
Get the main screen! Got us that tight! They're awfully close, sir! Fire! Awaiting order, sir!
Bad spot. I'm stuck.
Taking a hit, Cap! Brace yourselves!
Ugh.
Fire!
See, look how fast he's turning.
Ready to fire, sir! Brace!
There's no way a man of war should be turning that fast.
That tight! Brace for impact!
I can't get around him.
Goes the royal! Come!
This sucks.
All sails! She'll take it! Just about fish bait, Karen!
I'm dead.
Fire!
God dang it.
Here it comes! Steady, lads! Cannon ready! Refit all tops! We're ready, sir!
Why is there another ship attacking?
Here it comes! Steady, lads! Another hit and we'll found a cap! Fire! Batten yourselves! Fire! Brace yourselves!
No.
Ship ho! Look at the size of her! Spanish flag! Ready to fire, sir! Won't take too kindly to pirates! Brace for impact! Hand it a hit, sir! Nose the gallant to royal! Fire! Brief the console! Get them along! Now sword sail! Loose and trim too! Down door for face! Let out some sail! Fire! Down the royal! Loose all! Down the way! Ready to fire! Fire! Another round! They got us covered! Awaiting order! Fire! Fancy a wee swim, do you? She's sinking fast! We did it!
There we go.
Mains out, let's...
Charge attack allows you to temporarily speed up the jackdaw or ram an enemy ship with more strength. Hold L1 while looking forward and then double tap X.
Tops! Gallants! Royal! Studs!
Whee! Cool. Okay, let's head back to this fort, repair my ship, refill ammo, and then head to the main mission. Okay.
Seems you could use a little help disappearing, friend.
What might you be requiring?
Repair my ship. Buy some ammo. Lots of good shot. Yeah, might as well.
Excellent. Good day.
Care to lose the lawman, friend?
No thanks.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Okay. Off to Tulum. Could just go around this way.
All right, Jack, sing.
Look ahead, look astern, look the weather in the lee. Go high, go low, and so sail we. I see a wreck to windward and a lofty ship to me. Sailing down along the coast, a high and harbor free. Are you a pirate or a man of war? Go high, go low, and so sail we. Oh no, I'm not a pirate, but a man of war, cried he. Sailing down along the coast, a high and harbor free. Back up our topsail.
Starboard, Captain. Cast away.
Go high,
Still alive,
go
I think.
low, and so sail we. For we have got some letters to be carried home by you. Sailing down along the coast, a high and harbor
Sir,
free.
to starboard. Looks like booty.
Go high, go low, and so sail we, until at last the frigate shut the pirates' blast away. Sailing down along the coast, the high and harbor free. Cutlass and gun, who fought for hours free. Go high, go low, and so sail we. The ship it was her coffin, and the grave it was its sea. Sailing down along the coast, the high.
Coming in. Man of war, sir. There ain't no help on the way. Leave me alone, sir.
Where's that blasted phone? Raise your voices, me trumps. Should we board her, sir?
Come breast the bars, bullies, heave her away. Way, roll and go. Soon we'll be rolling her down through the river. We got a king dandy down. Heave a
Starboard, cabin!
heave
Some
away.
rich cargo is
Way,
here.
roll and go. The Yankees on board and the cable's all set. We got a king dandy down.
Larboard! Shipwreck Jack ahoy! Still alive, Captain.
Should be getting there soon. Just gotta pass this fort, I believe. Should be right over here. around this cove, I think. Here we are.
Ease off the way!
Okay. Well, first things first, before we actually start our mission, we need to pick something up. Come on. There you go. We got some new armor. Gained by completing the Mayan Stele activity. According to legend, this Mayan outfit was created using scavenged First Civilization materials and has the ability to deflect metal projectiles. Looks very nice, except that it doesn't have a hood. Oh well. Now let's go talk with that Awale. Nothing is true, everything is permitted.
Jesus, Ade, what the hell happened here?
You happened here, Edward. The damage you caused 6 years ago has not been undone.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I? Is that why you're here?
To fight beside a man so driven by personal gain and glory is a hard thing, Edward. And I have come to feel the assassins and their creed a more honorable cause. Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. And yet here I am, with riches and a reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home. Yet when I turn around, look at the course I've run. There's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
There is time to make amends, Captain Kenway.
Mary. Before she died, she asked me to do good by her, to sort out the mess I made. Can you help me?
Mary was fond of you, Edward. She saw something in your bearing that gave her hope you might one day fight with us.
Aye. She told me.
And what do you think of our creed?
It's hard to say. For if nothing is true, then why believe anything? And if everything is permitted, why not chase every desire?
Why, indeed.
It might be that this idea is only the beginning of wisdom. not its final form.
That's quite a step up from the Edward I met here many years ago. So what do you think?
It'll take some getting used to.
The second attack this month, I should have moved this village long ago.
I brought all this upon you years ago, but I will stand by you now.
It will take more than a few favors to call yourself a true assassin, Edward.
One thing at a time, mate.
The rope dart, equipped with a lethal grappling knife. Aim at an enemy and press triangle to drag them toward you. Then press square to strike
Hold
them.
that attack once more. Come.
Hang guards and pole guards. And we can now get our final 2 crafting upgrades. Okay. Let's go.
Stay close, Edward. Forward!
¡No irás a ningún lado!
Kill an enemy with each type of weapon.
¡Está aquí! ¡Puedo hacerlo! ¡Puedo abatirlo de un tiro!
¡Vuelve a mí!
¡Desde aquí
¡Maldita sea!
puedo darle!
¡Un blanco claro!
Hey,
¡Puedo disparar! ¡Puedo darle!
¡Blanco claro!
¡No deis tregua!
and now I'm out of rope darts. Don't have any bones. No, I do not. Crud. Come on, I just need one rope dart to hang someone. Come on. Come on. Dang it. Please have a rope dart. Please have a rope dart. Oh, come on.
Tengo línea de tiro.
Oh, I got some more.
Good to see you here, brother.
Oh, I was gonna do that.
Swift and clean. Merciful kills are all they deserve.
¡Ja! ¡No te escapará!
I can climb up here.
Creo que puedo darle. ¡Te vas a perder!
That counts. There we go.
Edward, find the men who led this attack. Finish him off.
That coward is hiding aboard his ship.
Yeah, look, your barrel's in the way. Okay, Captain. I knew that was gonna happen. Jump! Go! Time! Oh, this was pointless. Hey guys. There we go.
Jan Numuk Awoye Tel Abishan. And once more you have our thanks, Edward. You are welcome here.
Thank you, sir. I'll rest here for a time before setting out, if I may. How's her child?
She is a strong woman, but not invincible.
Edward.
I'm sorry for your loss.
If I'd stayed in prison, they'd have taken him from me. He'd now be alive. Maybe this is God's way of saying I'm not fit to be a mother yet. Carrying on like I do. Cursing and drinking and fighting.
You are a fighter, aye. In prison, I heard stories of the infamous Anne Bonny and Mary Read taking on the King's Navy together. Just the pair of you.
It's all true. Anne would have won that day if Jack and his lads weren't passed out in the hold from drink. Edward. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Mary, Raccoon, Touch, all the rest. I miss them so. Rough as they were. Do you feel that too? All empty inside, like?
I do. Devil curse me. I do.
Goodbye, shiny sun. I don't need you.
I know my targets by sight well enough. But how will I find them?
We have spies and informants in every city. Visit our bureaus and the assassins there will guide you.
That fixes Torres and Rogers. But Bartholomew Roberts won't be near any city. Might take months to find him.
Or years. But you're a man of talent and quality, Captain Kenway. I believe you will find him.
And if you're at a loss, don't be afraid to call on your quartermaster for aid.
Quartermaster! What's our present course?
Due west, Captain, if it's still Kingston we're sailing for.
It is indeed, Miss Bonny. Call it out.
Weigh anchor and let fall the courses, lads! We're sailing for Jamaica!
How does it feel to bark so loud?
I've barked louder, and to men twice as rough.
Tending bar at the old Avery, you mean?
Among other places. And I sailed with Mary and Rackham for a time, remember?
Of course.
Mary did most of the captaining, Jack did most of the drinking.
Did Mary... Did she ever tell you who it was that fathered her child?
It was a young fella. Sailed with us on that last voyage. Poor lad was killed fighting beside us. The only man not too drunk to stand up for himself.
There was so much about her I didn't know. I called her a friend. But was I one in return?
She thought the world of you, Edward. I've no worries about that.
Well, that's good to hear.
Fair to the starboard! Wreck survivor here, sir! Cruise out!
Let's go exposed! Take the shot! On your mark,
Fire! Fire!
taking a hit, Cap! Fire! Yes, sir! Good shot from Trevor! Look up! Get forward and take her!
Fire!
She's vulnerable there, Cap! Ready to bark, sir!
Grappling hooks away! Let's to the prize!
Destroy the power. Dang it. Other way. Leave him alone. Well, dang. Okay,
Ciao, all sail!
never mind then. Excuse me, bud. I'm just gonna go in here quickly. Don't need that. And you don't need that. Just want to see the sails. Sure, why not? And let's switch this out. The pirate cloak. Except I need to get it at a store. Dang it. Okay, no problem. We're going to Kingston anyway, so let's go over here. Do 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 do, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. Right up here. Yes, it should be. I saw it on the map. There it is.
Bonjour.
There we go.
My thanks. Arrivederci.
Buona fortuna. Now we're a true pirate.
No Bill should look to his men's.
Oh, we got updates on database people. Adewale, born in 1692, Trinidad. Born to enslaved Ogani parents in Yoruba, Adewale was sold to the owner of a prosperous plantation before his teens. He remained on this plantation, working the fields until his mid-teens, always scheming of ways to escape his predicament, but uneasy with the prospect of living life as a fugitive. Then fortune struck, giving Adewale the sign he needed. At some point near his 16th birthday, a group of buccaneers raided the plantation, robbing it of raw cane, refined sugar, and as many reals as they could find. Seeing in this an opportunity, Ade grabbed a crate of sugar and hauled it aboard one of the log boats the buccaneers had rowed ashore. Surprised to see a slave among them, the buccaneers were nevertheless thankful for the aid and welcomed Ade among them. Ade sailed with this first group of men for many years, quickly learning the ways of a seaman, grateful for the chance to develop his own skills and chase his own passions. And though his life among buccaneers was not free of the usual bigotry of the era, Ade found the prejudice to be more confrontational than restrictive. In 1715, misfortune struck a cruel blow when the ship Ade was aboard struck a shallow sandbar near the port of Havana. The buccaneers, mostly British at the time, tried desperately to free the trapped vessel, but after catching sight of an approaching Spanish galleon, abandoned ship only to be torn apart by schools of circling bull sharks. Ade made peace with his fate and stood his ground. Taken to Havana for questioning and inspection, Spanish authorities eventually decided to send Adewale to Spain, where they felt he would make an excellent interpreter, owing to his fluent command of Spanish, English, and French. Some weeks later, they loaded him into one of the galleons that made up their perennial treasure convoy, en route to Seville. Thanks in large part to a hurricane, however, that trip never took place. With the aid of a young Welsh pirate named Edward Kenway, Ade escaped the bilboes that bound him. Freeing more prisoners as they went, Ade and Edward commandeered a brigantine and set sail just in time to beat the worst of the storm. When the hurricane passed, Ade was free once more. From that point forward, Ade sailed as the quartermaster aboard Captain Edward's ship, the Jackdaw. Operating out of Nassau for a time, they grew wealthy off their spoils and lived the lives they had always dreamed. But Ade was a man who valued the democratic ideals of this pirate community far above the spoils they acquired while living it. And as he saw Edward Kenway fall deeper and deeper into a spiral of selfish greed and pointless glory, he wondered if there wasn't a better alternative, a more noble cause he might adopt to suit his ideals. In 1720, these very ideals were put to the test when Captain Kenway sailed to a meeting with the notorious Bartholomew Roberts. Adewale had never trusted Roberts and had hoped Edward might come to the same conclusion before it was too late. Unfortunately, Ade's instincts were correct. In Edward's absence, Roberts' enormous crew attacked the Jackdaw, hoping to subdue her. Ade took command of the brig and sailed her and her crew to safety, regretting the loss of his captain, but confident he had made the right decision. Some months later, Ade resolved to meet with Atabai at the assassin village in Tulum. There he spoke at length with the old mentor and asked him many questions about their order. After hearing answers that pleased him greatly, Ade joined the order, then set about devising a scheme to locate his old captain. Months later, Adewale and the assassins got word that Edward Kenway had been languishing for many months in a prison in Port Royal. They learned, too, that Mary Reed and Anne Bonny had also been taken there. Ade and Atabai put a plan in motion to rescue them. After the escape, a tragic success, Ade returned the Jackdaw intact to Captain Kenway and bade him visit the assassins as soon as he was able. And in due time, Edward Kenway did just that. Mary Reed, born in England, date unknown, died 1721 Jamaica. Of all the infamous West Indies pirates, Mary Reed stands out as one of the most mysterious and inscrutable. No one is sure when she was born, with most speculations ranging for over almost a decade, between 1685 and 1695. According to Charles Johnson, a frequently unreliable source, Mother began dressing Mary in boys' clothes from a very early age, with the hope of passing her off as another man's son. Not sure how this will play with average audiences. Have you ever done a market survey on cross-dressers? In her teens, Mary eventually harnessed her skill for disguise to secure a job aboard a ship. Taking to sea, she worked her way forward until she found a position in the British Navy. Still disguised as a man, she saw action in battle, though owing to the conflicting reports of her birth, we cannot be certain of the battle. It was during these skirmishes that Mary met her first husband, so the author of the General History of Pirates claims, a Flemish soldier who evidently fought beside her. But this union was not fated to remain intact, as Mary's husband was killed soon after their marriage. With few reasons to remain in Europe, Mary sailed for the West Indies. It's unclear what transpired in the years following, but it is almost certain that she resumed the practice of just dressing as a man. We also assume Mary continued working aboard ships, improving her skills as a sailor and swordsman. By 1715 or 1716, it was likely she had visited her fellow sailors in Nassau, though perhaps not for the same reasons. Official records of her activities do not appear until around 1720. A ship she had been sailing on was taken by pirates, who were subsequently arrested. In order to avoid a swift execution by Governor Rogers at Nassau, Mary took the king's pardon and there she settled. Whether or not this was a front for more secretive activity, it's hard to say. It was at this time, however, that Mary met and befriended the much younger Anne Bonny. The two became close friends, as Anne reportedly saw through Mary's disguise rather quickly. Unfortunately, Anne's beau, Jack Rackham, did not, and Mary was compelled to reveal herself as a woman to avoid a pointless altercation. According to recently unearthed documents, we know that some of Governor Rogers' administrators were eventually made aware of Mary's status as a woman, likely on account of Rackham's big mouth. In any event, Mary, Ann, and Jack did not hang around Nassau for much longer after their meeting. At some point in the late summer of 1720, the trio raised a small crew and stole a schooner docked in Nassau's harbor. For 3 months they pirated and pillaged, with Ann and Mary taking the lead whenever their self-appointed Captain Rackham was too indisposed from drink. Unfortunately for all, Rackham's incompetence also landed them in more trouble than they could handle, and in October 1720 their ship was set upon by the British. According to reports, only Anne, Mary, and one unnamed young man was fit enough to resist, and resist they did. Miraculously, only the young man died in the ensuing fight. Anne and Mary were arrested, as were Jack Rackham and the rest of his crew, after they awoke from their drunken stupors below deck. Taken to Kingston for trial, their executions were stayed after the women announced they were many months pregnant. Mary languished in jail until her term was up. Unfortunately, just days after giving birth, she died of a severe illness or infection, likely caused by the terrible unsanitary conditions of her captivity. It's not known what happened to Mary's child. Nope. Well, for now, I'm gonna have to end the video here. If you liked this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time.